Dun, 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 dun.
The letter is addressed to Bozo's mama. My dearest honey bunch. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service to be more exam. All my PS. I think at any. Hey, Bozo.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up.
Jeden klawisz.
You weren't.
What are you accusing me? That I haven't got a leg to stand?
Słuchaj, masz ten list i spadaj.
Is that a letter?
Where did you get that?
Postal secret.
Dobra. Z dziadkiem
And
chcesz
you're-
porozmawiać?
But my doctor.
May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! It's baby Bozo!
That's not
Is it now?
because you're old and senile.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but, what are you doing here? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I...
What does he want?
He wants to know.
Well, tell him that nothing's happened. At least not since the Organon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
I'm not a...
See, I told you he...
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
Have you lived next to the Bozos for a long time?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozo.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with... That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left. Even if he doesn't act up...
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girl...
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives...
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me,
Yeah, I'm looking for the...
tell him we're not buying any...
The young man...
And so he asks you. You never know where you put it.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take...
Oh, the hobo.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you even...
5, right?
Nonsense. It's at least...
You haven't...
And why don't you ask? He seems to have an answer for...
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in it. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Do you even...
5, right?
Nonsense, woman.
Ah, just... This is too...
You know, I think he was a hobo.
That's what I said. But you never listen.
Dobra.
Can I trade you some interesting knickknacks for a burrito?
A burrito wrap costs 125 zlotys. But until I get a...
You make burritos in the deep fryer?
I don't make any burrito wraps. My assistant does that. And he also knows what the appliances are called.
I worked hard and I'm certainly...
Dobra, co my tutaj mamy? Raz, dwa, trzy. Idziemy na 3.
I am merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
Hands off. The antidepressant.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any. You could at least put on some romantic.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
Can't you just write me a prescription of some kind? Oh, really, all this is taking much too long. While we're chewing the fat here, part of me is already halfway to Elysium, while the other part...
Bravo! That was a very figurative. You are making enormous progress. The
Dobra.
last thing I want to do now is put you on medication.
Rats, rats, rats! So, I've got this friend.
A friend. What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you,
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world.
saving the world. Don't you think that's it?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes, but now, of all times, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend. He's under enormous and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so. Don't save the world.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he...
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa!
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
One thing at a time. Why, don't you just
I often have the feeling,
belong to what?
you know, everything.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Gee, I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
No, niestety.
I see.
Już byśmy tam byli dawno.
I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Oh, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel
I hate this role.
you are tired of having to pretend.
Yes,
Wow! Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about... I'm talking about my evil doc...
I see.
I'm racked.
Does that have anything to do with the Isn't that what you told me?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I'm plagued by... There's so much left to do. And so little, even splitting myself in three doesn't...
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super... I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic. You appear to be under a... Sometimes the best solution is to... Would that really be the end of...
Yes? Are you even listening to me?
Mhm.
I was...
You mean you had a near-death...
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare. Then, I remember... And eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me. I could tell you about my child.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first, he took me along to the city hall, but at some point, I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the southern coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Let's
Do
change.
you feel embarrassed when you...
No, why?
Well, you...
But this is...
Are you quite sure about that? Couldn't it be that this is primarily about you after all? That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Wow, you're good. Everyone else always acts like there's something... I would love...
Yeah.
Let's
Do
change...
you feel...
No,
Well,
I'm not here just...
you're expecting results. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
Rorschach test.
You're gonna lock me up in a shack? With...
It's an association.
Oh, a card
Dawaj,
game?
dawaj test
Fine with
Rorschaka.
me, but don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm much more so than my father, for example.
Let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Szczerze mówiąc, mi to przypomina rozjechaną kaczkę.
That's me, on Elysium, together with goal.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysium.
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
Wściekłego byka.
Huh,
Niech
a
będzie
cute
ptaszek.
little birdie.
You what?
A birdie. Tweet, tweet.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about the... It's just that...
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a birdie if it crawled up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see here?
Ah, that's my picture on the front page as Man of the Year.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you... You're the one with the...
Right, that's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then you've come to the wrong person.
But I only told...
In that case, you should There is no therapy. Maybe you should consult an And please stay away from me. Far away.
Stwierdzili.
I need another...
What? Fine.
Oh, come on.
That first, then I...
Oh, yeah? Can we play that card game again?
You mean you want to repeat the roar? All right.
This time,
So, what?
Elysium.
Well, we've already been through that. Something quite similar, at least. Next picture, then. What do you see?
A gorgeous...
So you really don't see anything...
But that is something...
Yes, true, but... no matter. Let's move on. What do you see?
That's me.
So you really don't...
But that is...
Yes? Right, that's it. If you prefer goofing off and...
But I...
And there is no therapy.
Aha, dobra.
Elysium, taking off towards Utopia.
Well, we've...
Ah, a lovely glitter. I see a great hero.
So you really don't...
But that is...
Yeah. If you prefer
Dobra. Czyli tutaj trzeba przejść test roszaka.
hands off. The antidepressants are for
Trzeba przejść test roszaka.
Barry, there's somebody at the door.
I heard it.
Chase him off. I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know.
Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet, okay?
Barry.
I better not bother. He looks grumpy. I better not bother. There's only one. A capital. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the satyr knuckles in our winter special. Mythological physical extremities.
No, yeah. I think Tony
Dobra, ale
had
jak
that
teraz
issue.
dostarczy
Whatever
Rufusowi na
for.
górze.
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh, yeah, of course. I remember. If my name were Urkel, too bad. If my name too bad. If my name too bad. If my name were too bad. Who needs everybody?
Dobra.
Hey Barry, why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot.
Czekajcie chwilkę. No. Dobra, jestem.
And
Thousands! These things.
Próbki. Pan sobie wypróbuje.
It flatters the neck.
Reklama.
Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the...
What are the...
a man with
T-shirt,
gallows
humor.
humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course, take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on. And have...
I'm still... Very much so.
Excellent. You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small if you are subject to winter depression. Many models are out of stock during the what are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
But my beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight. He would be the perfect victim. It's a pity I need him to hold the camera. I think that aura of misery is part of his business.
No?
He looks grumpy. I better not bother him.
Trochę chyba się pierdzieli to.
He doesn't need to be rescued. He knows how to save his own neck.
Nie wiem, o co chodzi z tym wskaźnikiem laserowym.
I see plenty of but the implement that won't make I have to. Of course, if you make the nose of a paper airplane heavier with a weight, it'll fly farther. I knew my long career as a parking of
Trzeba wysłać w kierunku Elysium.
And
I'm still
Ulotka, bla, dobra. Jeszcze raz do Roszaka.
I need another therapy.
What?
Zagrajmy w te 3 karty.
Elysium.
Well, next pick. What do you see here?
Dobra, idziemy w ciemno. Le.
So you really no, let's move. What do you see here?
I see a
So you really no. Right, that's it. If you prefer goofing off and
but I
Dobra.
only told
in that case, there is no therapy. Maybe you should consult an and please stay away from me. Far away.
Dobrze. Idźmy tutaj. Górna stacja startowa, a jakbym wysłał tutaj ten samolocik?
I could make a terrific paper airplane out of this flyer. On the other hand, the information in there could make somebody's life a lot easier. Maybe I'll find a way to combine business and pleasure, like with my homemade massage. But this time, I'll leave out the ejector seat function. Maybe I could build a platypus net again. But I hate to repeat, I hate it. Just FYI, this time, I'm breaking it. Well, of course, I mean, I'm just a little bit more. Oopsie. I can decide later what to take to Elysium with me. A wire cutter wouldn't be bad. I see 2 potential damsels in distress, but I don't see any just they're no use to me. Maybe I could build a, but I hate it.
Nie wiem, co chodzi z celownikiem laserowym.
Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it. Hey, there's something moving. Isn't that? Of course. That's baby Bozo in great danger. I have to tell Barry about it.
Damy w opałach.
Bambina?
Lottie?
Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms. We're now
Officers of the Resistance!
Lottie, pracownica biura.
Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing. Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it all the way in if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janusz is left on a mission, far as I know. Golef and Leibold are in the camp. Right behind that gate.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now, then. So you've joined the Resistance now, too.
Do you mind? What's so funny about...
Well, it's funny because you're women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake, I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism. Some things just don't fit together. Women in the Resistance. I mean, that's like, you know, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Oh, that's funny.
Ho ho ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lottie finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats.
Exactly, just like women. Attention! Superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you?
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders
From our...
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the General, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Huh. Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long? All right, I don't have time.
That's more like...
Jak zdjąć tego małego bozo stamtąd? Dlaczego daliście mu ten... Lizaka?
I see, I hear... I have to tell Barry. Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Hasło.
Yes?
Leibold! What luck? Let me in.
Do I know you?
Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the Upper Ascension Station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense.
To może
But all right,
poświadczyć, kto
I'll
tu
be
jest.
right back. And you can get ready to do a few
Nie. Bo w drugiej części. Sierżant Bambi, nie, ona mi też nie uwierzy, ale spróbuję.
Hello, you...
Yo, what are you...
I need someone who can identify me.
You are Rufus.
Yeah, I know that. But Leibold appears to have forgotten. So will you come to the gate with me so he'll finally let me into the camp?
Maybe later. We're on an important mission right now.
Oh yeah, you're painting each other's nails?
Nah. We're giving each other tattoos of our squad insignia.
Unfortunately, we're
Still missing a suitable design.
What about a little pony? Or adorable kitten paw prints?
Are you trying to tell us we're not tough enough?
Yeah, exactly. I suggested that because I'm not because I love adorable kitten paw prints.
If you want to test the toughness of my fists, just let me know.
Can't you take a short...
Not until we find the right design for the squad insignia.
our squad leader says
It will boost our team spirit.
Spirit?
Team spirit, don't you even know? Just
Mam dla
forget
was
it.
idealny wzór.
I've got an idea for your squad insignia.
Let's hear it.
What about a shark?
Huh.
don't you think a shark...
That would depend on the color.
What about...
Dusky pink.
But then it won't go with the shoes.
What about a...
Yes!
Private?
Did I say...
Yes, I meant no.
You heard her. But if you wait until I find the crowbar, I'll be happy to make you look like a unicorn.
What about a pretty flower?
A flower?
What?
Let's see whether you're still laughing when I crack your nasal bones.
God, you ladies are... What about a mop? Oh, so we can mop up the blood and gore of
Our enemies, right?
No, Private. He's only trying to insult. But if he carries on.
What about a date?
Offensive.
Let's make him
I'm sure you'll find.
If you think of anything else, unless it's actually.
Bozo's sick.
Ugh. Not his milk allergy acting up again. Tell him I'm not gonna hold back his hair this time.
Yeah, that's no fun, for sure. But that's not what I was referring to. I think he's depressed.
Because of the planet's destruction?
No idea. He's totally lethargic, just muttering to himself.
He doesn't have to worry.
Myślałem, że to
The
będą...
new general has a plan.
I have a plan too.
In that case, I take it all back. He should be very worried indeed.
Myślałem, że to będą 3 krótkie epizody, a to widzę, że są 3 pełnoprawne przygody ich. Dobra, tutaj mam coś takiego.
I found the right...
Huh?
I think black would look good on you.
Black and blue would look good on you. It would make a nice contrast to your bloody nose.
But I don't have a bloody nose.
Not yet.
Dobra.
This baby, maybe, but I used it. The reception, but I'm absolutely.
This is the high security frequency of the Edison Virological Hazardous Waste Eradicator. How can I help you?
I hope this won't happen again. Please excuse me, wrong number. Take care.
Say what? We're supposed to open the container and release the zombie viruses into the air?
What? No, abort! Abort!
Password verified. Virus container open. I hope you know where to...
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
Da się jeszcze raz?
This is so horrible.
Yeah, but such good reception.
Co ja tutaj mam? Muszę znaleźć gumkę od majtek. Iść na najwyższy punkt i wysłać. Słuchaj, potrzebuję liny.
I'm still
Nie, muszę temu powiedzieć. Tutaj, na dół.
Hey, do you really need that? I'll get in trouble with my boss.
I'd be happy to accept it for a good...
Wow, Rufus, you really are the...
Good news! I have a subject!
Really? What is it?
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, dear. That's terribly high.
Stop whining and keep your camera ready. Because what I'm about to do, I'm only gonna do once, unless the picture isn't any good.
Widzę
We'll do it again.
elementy, które można poruszyć już.
Hey, close.
I'll try.
You are sick. This is probably where the construction workers hang their hats. Huh. Yeah, you know, at home with the boat. Maybe I should build a trap, but I couldn't even... Yoo-hoo! Huh, nothing. Huh, nobody seems to be sending on this frequency right now. Whoa! Hey! Pay close attention.
I'll try. If only I had a head for heights.
Potrzebuję linę.
Oh man, Barry. Huh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should build a trap, but I couldn't even... Whoa! Maybe I should build, but I couldn't...
Potrzebuję linę.
Pay close.
I'll try. If only I...
You are such...
Dobra.
Somehow that wasn't all that hurt.
Just wait and see. I wanted to...
Czekaj, musimy załatwić linę.
And have you...
I'm still brown.
Dobra. Chodźmy tutaj. Suszarka obrotowa.
I can still hang my things. I can decide later what to take to Elysium with me. A wire cutter wouldn't be bad.
No.
You know what, Mom?
What is...
Okay.
Pogadamy później. Myślę, że wszystko dałoby się tutaj ogarnąć. Potrzebuję...
Hello again.
Oh, ow.
Ah, this is...
Porozmawiajmy jeszcze z tym.
Don't bother to the knot. You...
Well, now that...
Dobra, nie chcę nic. Klatka kanalizacyjna.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there. Hi there.
Hey, we got...
Obóz rebeliantów. Dobra, moi drodzy. Czas przeskoczyć na kolejnego. Ten czeka tutaj na ten. A z tym jesteśmy w kanałach. I idziemy dalej.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to come toddling after me? I am on a dangerous adventure.
But we need your help.
Yeah, and I told you, this is not for
Hansel and
children.
Gretchen.
You could wind up in a plasma skirmish. Or be eaten right here on the spot by that witch. She looks very hungry.
Well, I never. I won't stand for such insinuations. I do not eat children.
Aha.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
I collect old bottles and sell them to the sewers inn.
There's a pub down here? Excellent! I could really... Wait a second. You wouldn't happen to have found a container with a green liquid in it?
Yes. And I got the 5 zlotys for it.
Fantastic! You see, Goal, I told you I'd rescue you.
Dobra, co my tutaj mamy? Grzyb. Grzyb się zawsze przyda.
Ouch.
Aha.
Ouch.
A ten grzyb co robi? Auć. Butelkowa wiedźma.
Hello again. I already told you.
Hey,
Yeah, but
I believe if you want some Mama Cosima's hand-crocheted
Ulubione prezenty
jollies are extremely tear-resistant.
Where's the...
From the sewers, there isn't one. Those who wind up down here are damned to remain here forever! Forever! Forever!
You know, you're laying it on kind of thick for someone who isn't a witch.
Sorry, ever since I stopped taking the pill, I've had these strange mood swings.
Where did you take the nucleic acid again?
I sold it to the sewers inn for the 5 zlotys. Leaf says it's some kind of super fertilizer.
But it was my super fertilizer.
How was I supposed to know that? After all, decent fertilizer gets flushed into the sewers all the time. And it's rather unusual for people to come by later and lay claim to it.
Where did you take...
I sleep.
But it-
How was I after? And it's...
So you have...
Yes? Oh,
Huh?
there isn't a lot of money here. To be more precise, there are exactly 5, and at the moment, they belong to me.
Sounds like a very
It was, until hedge funds and speculation in the financial markets led to massive deficits in current accounts.
Yeah, sure. I see. You wouldn't happen to be interested in some... Oh, and what a coincidence.
But Mr. Rufus, you can't just say...
Hush now. Grown-ups are talking.
Don't worry, boy. I have no intention of letting some random idiot. I don't want to end up like my mother. I already... I'm not in... If I... But I just...
I've got it.
But why? We were just having... Wait a moment. Did the water here just get warmer?
Like I said, I've got to go. Ciao.
A ten grzybek co robi? Dobra, to są grzybki, które...
Ouch.
Okej, auć. Stawiany grzybiarz, dobra. Do kolonii trendowatych. Równa się cykl. Dobra. A to jest trzecie dziecko, Małgosia?
Do you really have to hound me like this? Yeah, but I hope you know.
Dobra, chcę stąd wyjść, bo tutaj wiem, że trzeba się skontaktować jednego Rufusa z drugim. Idźmy tutaj.
You're nuts, Ralphie.
Why? Just because I decided to become a vegetarian?
That's exactly why. After all,
Co za
you're a
gluty?
slime monster, and slime monsters eat children.
I can change, you know?
You'll never stick with it. Like that business with your correspondence course.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, then enjoy your dinner. As for me, I'm gonna toss a couple of kitty arms on the barbecue.
Do that. I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, try not to leave your mouth open so wide this time. Otherwise, a couple of kids will wind up floating down your throat.
Hey, yeah, screw you too.
O, w dupę. Idealne miejsce na biwak.
Oh, rats. No electricity. And even without breaking it off. This is definitely a first. No, it's totally stuck. Oh, no wonder. The way these things are built. Reception down here is lousy. I can't even figure...
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light...
Ah, a cooking show. Just the thing.
Where are we supposed to sleep here, Mr. Rufus? It's way too cold and dark.
What do you say now?
Are you sure?
Of course. It's out of the wind. It has a roof. What else could one ask for?
Well, it has a certain menace. It's good. You said it, Gretchen. Are there any guarantees that there are no dangerous monsters lurking in the dark?
Monsters? You're such a bunch of idiots. There's no such thing as monsters. Except, of course, for that giant insect that almost killed me a little while ago. Oh, you should have seen its teeth and those long legs. Disgusting. Ugh. It still creeps me out when I think about it. But that was over there, somewhere on the other side of those dark, far-apart pipes. Where was I?
You were trying to explain to us why this is a good place to spend the night.
Oh, yeah, spend the night. It's perfect.
But it's dark. and cold.
Whoa, whoa there. Complain. Okay, rights, not faces. Time to sleep.
But it's dark and cold.
Whoa, complain.
Dobra, trzeba rozpalić ognisko, ble.
And what I...
Przeszedłem przynajmniej animację. Do latarni, latarnia jest tutaj i w latarni nic nie ma, tak? Czy dojść do klatki kanalizacyjnej? Nie. A muszę porozmawiać z całą tą ferajną tutaj. Rebel. Dobra.
What is it now?
Mr. Rufus, we can't get up there.
Who says you're supposed to come up here?
We need to stay with you. It's just too dangerous.
Nonsense. Dayton's certainly not here. So scram. Go and play.
Goon i Dzień.
Goon, you old warhorse. What are you doing here?
Oh, no. Not you. Not you.
Is he a friend of yours?
Far from it.
Goon, why are you being so rude to the poor guy?
Unfortunately, he has a good reason. We used to be best friends.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were. We even had a hip-hop project going.
Oh, no, we didn't.
But then I just left him in the lurch. I still feel terribly guilty.
What on Deponia are you talking about? I thanked my lucky stars the moment you were gone.
Yeah, I know. You're bitter. So, it's a good thing that we meet again. I have so much to make up to you.
I don't get this at all.
Oh, I almost forgot my manners. You haven't introduced me to your lovely companion.
Do I have to?
Goon?
All right. June, this is Rufus. Rufus, this is June, my girlfriend.
Pleased to meet you, Rufus.
Don't be so hasty.
Oh, yeah. Our long conversations about social disparities, a warm campfire, freestyling on the quay wall.
Oh, that was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
Pamiętam tego.
time really flies.
You broke my umbrella and forced me to eat a boot.
To ten żul.
Fun.
Spod
June,
tego,
he's
spod.
completely crazy.
We were both crazy back in the day. Did Goon ever tell you about his legendary pranks? Oh, one time he dressed up as a bum to annoy the poor people in the slums.
It wasn't like that.
He even smeared poop on himself so that he would stink as much as they did.
June, don't believe a word he says.
No, let him finish talking. This is the first time I've met one of your old friends.
But he is not an old friend. He's more like a mad being from a bizarre parallel universe.
Yeah, life was crazy for us all back then.
So, how's life been treating you, old pal?
Well, let's see. Apart from the chronic pneumonia that I caught, and the fact that it really hurt when they had to remove the shoelace from my intestines with a probe, I think things have turned out pretty well. I met June. We've been together now for almost a week, and right now I couldn't be happier.
Couldn't be happier. Oh, that's a good one. Have you looked around? Hello? You're in the gutter.
We don't care, just as long as we've got each other.
Oh, stop. I can't take any more. No, sorry. I don't mean to make fun of your misery. I'm a changed man, and to prove it, I am going to repay you for what I did to you by getting you out of here. Yes, sirree. So, with all the trimmings, ding dong.
Yes, we're together.
It's just perfect.
And what about you and that?
Oh, this is also super. Also ding dong. Oh, yeah.
Does she still have those problems?
I don't know what you're...
Well, she would suddenly go oddly childish.
Oh, well, let's just say our relationship has gotten off to a real new start. You live in this... That's terrible.
We're fine, we're happy.
You're such good people, you deserve something better. A beautiful town. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, the finest house for the
Oh, how sweet of you.
And you know what? I am gonna...
No, Rufus, really, don't help. Anything but that.
Goon, what is wrong with you?
You know, I owe you an apology. I treated you pretty...
Oh, that...
I wish I could do something to...
You could just disappear and leave...
Goon, what has gotten into you?
It's all right, June. I can understand if you... I treated him very bad. It's no wonder he doesn't want to accept. I'll simply have to...
You'll survive, I'm afraid.
Goon, he apologized. Now, say something.
Rufus, I'm not mad, but whatever you did to me, ultimately it led to me meeting June, and I am really grateful.
Oh, if only it were that simple. But I sense that I have to do something.
What? No, don't do anything. Did you hear?
Something real.
Oh, heavens.
I insist on...
No, Rufus, we're happy the way...
Happy in the... You jokers. Seriously, I have already...
Radical? What are you...
Let it be a surprise.
Oh, isn't that Goon? Are you trembling?
Hold me. Please, at least give us time to find a hard house.
Goon.
But Mr. Rufus...
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it. Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus...
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my... Judging on size and weight, this box probably contains a somewhat smaller box, or some... Yoo-hoo! Huh? Rufus? Is that you? No,
Zapomniałem,
it's
że
your
to zostawiłem.
reflection
Ale
in
okej,
a
wyszło na
puddle in the
całkiem.
gutter. Of course it's me. Wait a minute. You ended up in the sewers? You're in it up to your neck. Yeah, well, at least I'm doing something useful. Scuba diving in the toilet? I found gold, and I know where the nucleic acid is. And what did you achieve? I kept my coat clean. And have you alarmed the rebels in your clean coat? Not yet. But I met Bozo. Unfortunately, he's no help at all. You call that news? No, not really. Anyway, it's good to know we can meet up here and share things through this grate. Yes, that may come in useful. I could hand some objects down to you. Wouldn't it be just the coolest thing if there was a new interface element for that? Hey, that's awesome. Let's hope it works the other way around as well. Great! I'll go see what I can come up with then. Maybe I can find you some toilet paper. Yeah, if there's a choice, can you get me the 3-ply stuff?